You have it, the big idea, the one that could change everything for you, the one you are thinking 24/7. You are ready to build, to code, and to create. But wait, what if I tell you that the single most important question isn't is my idea good or bad, but rather, is my idea even legal in India? Hi everyone, welcome to the Startup Blueprint, your ultimate legal guide to building a business in India. This is the very first video in our series designed to take you from founder to a fully compliant and fundable company. In this video, we are starting from the beginning, before the co-founders agreement, before the company name, before the website. We are going to find whether your business idea has a green signal, a yellow signal, or a complete red flag from a legal point of view. Now think of it like this. You wouldn't build a 10-story building without checking the ground, whether it can support the building or not. Doing a quick legal check on your idea is like testing the foundation of one building. It is the most critical step, and it can save you lakhs of rupees and months of wasted efforts. So how do you do this? So let's break it down for you. In India, business activities mainly fall into two main categories: prohibited and regulated. The first one, the no-go zone. These are the sectors where private companies are generally barred or completely not allowed for national security reasons. This includes activities related to atomic energy, which is governed by the atomic energy rules, or gambling and betting, which is restricted under India's Public Gambling Act. Now, for 99% of you, your idea won't fall here, but it's good to know what you are not allowed to do. Now, the regulated, the slow go zone that I call. Now, generally, this is where most of the startups have their businesses. These startup ideas are perfectly legal, but they need specific licenses and approvals from the government bodies before even you can start. Now, look at some popular case types. Now, if you want to build a fintech app for payments or lending, you will need to understand the RBI guidelines, which governs everything in the financial sector. Or let's say you are building an edtech platform. Now, in edtech platforms, you must be careful if you want to actually offer degrees and diplomas. In such cases, you have to comply with the UGC regulations. In fact, we saw this happen very recently. Many edtech startups partnered with universities to offer online degrees. But when UGC came in and issued public notices stating that this kind of franchise model isn't allowed in India, so the companies were in trouble. This created a huge problem for those enterprises because they didn't have the right regulatory approach from the very beginning. Now, it is a perfect example of why you need to check the legal aspects before you launch your business. Another stance can be starting a health tech or an online pharmacy. This is a very sensitive area governed by Drugs and Cosmetics Act, and you need specific licenses to operate in this domain. And if you're thinking about gaming app, which is trending nowadays with real money involved, it becomes more tricky because gaming laws aren't decided at a national level. It is decided state by state. An application that can be legal in one state might get in trouble in another state. Even something like drones are regulated. If you're building a drone delivery startup, you need an approval from the DGCA under the new drone rules of 2021. So now the point is not to scare you. It is to make you aware. Knowing about these licenses early on helps you plan your journey and budget correctly. Now the question is, how do you actually check whether your business falls into a no-go zone or a slow-go zone? So here is what I recommend as a two-step plan. Now don't just search for your idea, search for the legal requirements of doing businesses on that idea. You can do it by using keywords like your industry, licenses India. For example, food delivery licenses in India. Your industry, regulations in India. Or is your business activity legal in India? Now this will point you towards government websites and articles that discusses the legal side of the thing. For any license you find, go directly to the source. Don't just trust a random blog. If you see FSSAI license, go to the official website. If it is about company registration, go to the Ministry of Corporate Affairs MCA website. The government sites can be your single source of trusted resource on your business. Now, so to recap, one, you have to acknowledge that every idea has a legal component. Two, you have to identify if your industry needed a specific license for doing a business just by simply doing a smart search. Three, you have to verify the updates on the information on the official government websites. Now, just by spending 30 minutes like this before you do any other activity on your business will be one of the smartest decisions you will have taken about your startup. I hope this helped you take the very first legal step in the direction of starting your enterprise. If it did, make sure to hit subscribe and do not miss the next part of the series. And get ready for the next week. Now you have checked your idea. Now you are about to talk to your co-founders. In video 2, we will tackle the one document that can save your friendship and your company, the founders agreement. Trust me, you don't want to miss it.